Ooh, thanks for the host. Got a kitty here. Say hi to Aki. By the way, Yokoso, Japanese Quest away. Welcome to Japanese Quest. For the first time in a while, Aki wants to get the mouse, it seems, so let's throw that for Aki. There you go, Aki. Have a fun time. Let's see if Aki comes back. Ooh, Aki's back. Kawaii ne. Aki, I can't get that far. Anyway, Aki's saying hello to Japanese Quest here. Welcome, I'm a Japanese teacher. What we do here, we learn Japanese from Japanese games. You can see our new words in the top left. Sometimes kitties appear. This kitty's Aki, another kitty's Haru. The one who we usually see is Griffin Sensei, the first party member on this journey. Griffin Sensei did pass away a couple years ago, but now these kittens are almost 2 years old. Ooh, and we got a dragon. I can at least hear the dragon, I can't see it. Thank you very much for the sub. So say hello to Aki here. And let's go back to the game. Kawaii ne.
What does the scouter say about his power level?
So power level right now, it looks like 3,177. That's a pretty good power level if you think about it. Oscar, you like that Aki kitty? Yeah, he's a very nice kitty. Very cute kitty. A very good kitty. He's grown a lot in 2 years. He was so wild at first. Got him in a barn. He would bite all the time. Doesn't really bite now though, so that's good. So minna, wahagozaimasu. So good morning everyone to ID, Screer, everyone else. Thanks again for the sub. And Rolento, konnichiwa. Good to see everyone. Anyone new? These words at the bottom, like for example, neko, cat, kawaii, cute. These words we learned at the beginning of Japanese Quest, and now we'll try to find some new words today to add to our new word list here. June. Mantic Zero. Don't know if I said your name right, sorry. Minna. Ohayo. Good morning. Good to see you. By the way, you might see the title today. The question for today is what... I'm not going to write the whole question. I can't even write English. What... I'll just write what. Nani? What are you reading today? Kyou wa nani o yomimasu ka? What are you reading today? For Japanese Reading Club, the goal is to read every day this summer. People can start this goal anytime. Of course, reading in Japanese is the goal, but really reading in general in the summer I think is a fun thing to do. So what are you reading these days? That's the question. Ooh, nice. Unboxed says, still reading more Kuma 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 Bear. I've got a long way to go before that's done. Nice, that's good to hear. Good book and a good first book that I've recommended. Kinda lazy with reading currently. I have exams, fair enough. Fair enough. And by the way, when I say reading, I mean things like it can be manga, it can be books, it can be games, whatever you're doing, reading Japanese is a good answer. Ooh, nice. This is great reading material. A gripping tale indeed, I agree. I actually read through... When I was preparing for N2 back when I lived in Japan, I read through at least the whole basic one, and it, I thought, helped a lot. So I've done the same thing. I've had similar reading material. I'm reading the advanced Japanese grammar. Nice. Ohayo. Good morning. Ah, yay, Twitch chat works today. That's good. So yeah, Callie and Kanji were talking about what are you reading today? Unboxus is reading Kuma 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 Bear. Some people are reading grammar books. Some people are not reading because they got exams. I'm reading One Piece. I'm getting finally caught up on the One Piece manga. It's been a long time. And it's time to get caught up finally. I got them all in Amazon Japan, by the way. Yeah, Unboxus, I think it probably would be worth it for you. It's quite good. Oh yeah, that's awesome. You reached page 100 of the book you're reading. which is Nakitai watashi wa neko o kaburu. Ine. On page 106, that's awesome progress. And yeah, didn't you say you have like some like minutes that you read every day now? That's a good way to do it. A whisker away in English, nice. And I'm reading a touch manga. Oh, I'm not sure if I know that. Anyway, in the game, we just jumped to the past. So we are now in the past. We don't know exactly when, but we can kind of guess it's a bit before we met Morrigan for the first time. So let's see, our Nakama might be in there. We've leveled up, they probably haven't. Let's find out. Alright, Kelly says, my original goal was page number each day, but it was really easy to feel negative if I didn't reach it. Yeah, I do think a time limit is good. Yeah, I think, in general, making these limits and kind of rules for yourself, like, whatever seems to work the most to get you to do it every day. Like, that's the good rule. I think for me, for a while, it was, like, 15 pages a day or something when I started. But I think a time limit, too. For a while, my goal, and when I was reading a lot, I'd read, like, 1,000 locations on the Amazon Kindle app. 1,000 locations seems like it's roughly, I don't know, 80 pages a day or something like that. For a while I was reading quite a lot a day. But now I just try to read every day for a good amount, roughly.
Seneca様、いよいよ私たちの使命を果たすべき時がやってきました。
Wow. I think we just heard the voice of Veronica, our party member who died. And she's saying to Serenica, I think her name was Serenica in the English version. So, Iyoyo, finally. Atashi tachi no shime. So finally, our mission, it's time for us to complete it. The time has come. Oh, nice. Yeah, this I don't know about. So, this timer is helpful for managing your time. The Pomodoro timer, nice. Chuck, konnichiwa, good to see you. We're talking about what are you reading these days in Japanese. Are you reading anything in Japanese? If so, let us know. People can be inspired to find something. If not, that's fine too, because we do know you're making a tool that can help people read, and that probably takes a lot of time right now with your immersion kit, which is very cool. Let's see. Yeah, this I think is true too. Motivation follows action. I think often just acting can help. Just start to do things. And I even find that with just like exercise too. Like sometimes in a day I'll feel like doing nothing, but suddenly if I like just do a little bit of working out, like jumping jacks or push-ups or something, suddenly I feel like, actually I can do anything. And it's very helpful for reading and things like that too, I find. You're thinking of buying an ebook. Cool. Yeah, I mostly get my ebooks off Amazon Japan just because it's so easy. I can get books one click and immediately have them. I can get free samples of everything with one click and just read like a tenth of the book and just see if I like it. That's so important, I think, for reading in another language. Like, do you like the book? Is it at a level that you like? Are you feeling it? If you get that free sample, it's so helpful because then just get the full version. If you like it, if you don't, just get like 100 free samples. It doesn't really matter. That's free reading material. That's the great thing about the Kindle app, in my opinion. And the Kindle app is free. You can get it on your phone. I mostly read my phone now because it's just so convenient. I always have it. And just Google searching directly things off of books is so helpful. Because sometimes what you want is the image search immediately. And I really like that. For like interesting cultural things, you want that image. Oh, nice. This is a great reading thing. So reading the second Yotsubato. Sweet. And by the way, I put this question on our Discord as well. If someone wants to link the Discord, you can do that Discord command. and people can write down or show pictures. Pictures seem even cooler. Pictures of what you're reading. So check out the Discord if you want. Show pictures of what you're reading. Inspire other learners. Because really, the best thing I found about this Japanese quest, in my opinion, is the way that when people are learning and they're passionate about it, or when they're reading and they're passionate about it, that passion, it's contagious, it spreads. And so really, that's what's been happening on Discord, that's what's been happening in chat. And I feel like that's kind of the best thing that's come out of this journey through Japanese games. Like, playing the game has been fun, teaching has been fun and useful, don't get me wrong, all that's been good. But the thing that's I kind of didn't expect so much is this kind of people kind of inspiring each other, the community inspiring each other. That's what's really kind of made me excited to continue the journey. Even if it's more not every day once I am teaching more in the school year, this next school year. Anyway, so where are we now? It's finally time to complete our mission, finally time to defeat the Dark Lord. So it looks like we came at the right time, because Veronica, spoiler alert, she died. But she's back now because we went back in time. So korekara, so from now, all of the orbs that we gathered, the keyword here in katakana, obu. These orbs that we gathered, now we can go to the world tree and guide this hero to the world tree. And I love this comment up here, so if I can still see it, yeah. I find it's good to read aloud to my pets. Yeah, I kind of do that sometimes, but maybe not so consciously. Maybe I should. Like, I read aloud sometimes in general. It's good practice, I think, especially for what I do, because I read sometimes aloud on here, and in teaching. But yeah, reading to your pets, I like that. It's a good idea. Yeah, I agree. And yeah, many people mentioning Yotsuba, great manga if you haven't heard of it. Check it out. Probably the most popular manga for learners that I've heard in recent years. With good reason. Just playing this part, don't you find it strange? We're now in Act 3, and in the comments when we were at the end of Act 2, some people said they didn't play Act 3. Like, look at how much story there is. Like, look at how many voice lines there still are. Like, this is kind of important story. It's kind of bizarre to me that people wouldn't play Act 3. It's another just big part of the game. It's another act. It's kind of strange to me that people wouldn't play this part of the game. Because Veronica, she's back, and she says here that only the chosen people can go to this, the realm of the world tree. And what lies in store when we go? Until we go, we won't know. So iku, to go, put the te form, itte minaito, so if we don't try and go, wakarimasen, we won't know. Demo. But really, that I didn't know. Well, we know she's right about that. She saved us, even sacrificing herself. She saved everyone, in fact. So she's saying here that I will protect the hero no matter what. No matter what disaster, I will protect Akira, the hero. And you can see she means it. Yeah, this I didn't know. That I haven't read Yotsubato too much, but it's always interesting to me that that's the one that everyone recommends, because when I was in Japan, like when that manga first came out, like my friend, who actually like was one of my students in a Japanese school, but then became my friend, because I was about the same age as those students were roughly, so we would hang out sometimes after he graduated, and he recommended Yotsubato. It's the one that he recommended. And I still haven't read it, which is kind of weird, but I thought it was good at the time. And I didn't know, though. That's also very funny. So that's good to know. Oh, this one's good as well. Cool. Yeah, I've heard of that too. Don't really know it. Azumanga Dayo. So I will pret with these hands, and we can see the hands. Konote. Konote de. So with these hands, mamotte misemasu. I will protect the Yusha, the hero.
彼は私たちの希望の光。その光がある限り、世界は闇に染まらない。私、そう信じてますから。
So he is. Notice she said karewa, which means he, but in this version it tells our name because we pick our own name. So karewa, he is, or akirawa, our name. He is our light of hope. Hikari is light. Kibo, hope. Kibo no hikari. So he is the world's light of hope. As long as that light is here, the world will not be plunged into darkness. I kind of went with a different verb, plunged into, but this is more like a verb like being kind of like dyed a certain color, or being like, not exactly plunged, but you get the idea. Anyway, will not be bathed in darkness. And I believe that.
だから無事に使命が果たせるよう見守っていてくださいね、セミカ様。
So that I can carry out my mission safely, please watch over me. Serenika-sama. This is her ancestor, who is this great wizard, much like she is. They are kind of, I think, the reincarnation of this same hero, possibly. Ah, interesting, yeah. Reading hiragana can be so much trickier than kanji in a way. It's just hard to parse things, right? Luckily, this game makes it pretty easy to parse with kanji plus spaces as well.
Huh? まさか今の聞いて
What? Is that Akira? Is that you? Did you hear what I just said?
っていうかそのごっつい件は何よ。あんた今までどこ行ってたの
But where did you get that, that... Let's look up this word. Gotsui. Because I got a basic sense of it, but let's make a better translation than whatever I was about to say. Gotsui. Yeah, the thing of it was, it means large and rough, but it also means like kind of rustic, boorish, or extreme, or terrible. So I was kind of thinking it's like a mixture of these things. And if you just look at the sword, we got this demon sword, right? I don't think she means it's just big and tough. I was thinking more like... Yeah. How would you translate it? What kind of sword do we have? Like, what's up with that? Why are you having this Dark Lord sword? Why do you have this terrible, evil, giant sword? Anyway, you get the idea. It's a good question. We didn't have that sword before. Why do we have it now? Anyway, why don't we power up with this word anyway? So let's turn on our Rikai-kun tool. We can highlight this word, copy it, and add it to our clipboard. We've now powered up with the power of Gotsui. Large and rough, big, terrible, all of that. Level up. Maybe not a super common word, but nonetheless. Let's just power up today. At least a little bit. When's the new teacher role? Yeah, I mentioned yesterday I got a new full-time teaching position, teaching Japanese. I'm not telling too many details about it because I don't generally go into details. But yeah, I won't have time to stream every day. I can say that much. Yeah, most likely around mid to late August is when that role will be starting. But I'll be doing some preparation before that too, so I may at times be busy with things before that too. But yeah, more officially around that time. Let's see.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
So power level went up to 3178. That's good. And so with that big sword, imamare doko iteta. So where you've been going until now. So my question is, now we're back in the past. Is this kind of like a George McFly situation? Or no, wait, I should say like a Marty McFly situation. Is it like Back to the Future? If we go back, are we going to see ourselves or no? I don't know. We'll find out. Actually, I'm lying. I probably kind of know because I have played this before, but I don't fully remember. But you would think that we'd see ourselves, right?
ここで長老様の話を聞いてたら急にいなくなっちゃうんだもんな。びっくりしちゃったわよ、まあ。
So we listened to the elder hear what he had to say, and suddenly he disappeared. We were surprised. So maybe he disappeared. Maybe our other self from the past disappeared when we came here, and yeah, that would be kind of strange.
あんた一体どうしたの？そんな泣きそうな顔で見られたらこっちも調子が狂っちゃうじゃない。
So what's wrong? Why you're making this face as if you're about to cry? So let's look at Kao face. She's looking at her face here. And then what kind of face? Naki means to cry. Naki-so means seems like you're about to cry. Naki-so na kao. So being looked at with this face like you're about to cry, that makes me too feel kind of sad, or not so good. So yeah, we're sad because you died, but we can't tell you that. Kanashii ne.
これから大仕事するってのに肝心のあんたがそんなんでどうすんのよ。しっかりしてよね、勇者様。
So from now we've got a big job to do. In other words, we're taking down the Dark Lord. So yeah, what are you doing at an important time like this? You're the hero. Get it together. Ooh, everyone else is here too.
よかった。戻ってきてたのね。どこにもいなくて心配したんだから。
Yay, you came back. You were nowhere, so we were worried. Keyword here. Shinpai, worry, shinpai shita. So we were worried, that's the past form. Shinpai shitan dakara. Because we were worried. And with the kind of explaining. We were worried, looking for you. Yeah, it must have been our past self disappeared when we came here. So it's a different kind of time paradigm than Back to the Future. We can't see our same self. Whereas I think you can in the Back to the Future model. It's been a while since I saw the movie, but anyway.
どうしたの？さっきからみんなの顔をジロジロ見たりして。
So what is it? Why are you staring at everyone?
おいおい、お前ずいぶんぶっ飛んだ剣持ってるな。そんなの持ってたら悪魔の子って言われても仕方ねえぜ。
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I said before. So yeah, you've got a pretty intense sword there. I mean, if you have that, people, you can't blame them if they call you the demon child or the dark spawn. I think in the English version they said the dark spawn. But Akuma means like a devil. Ko means child, so Akuma no Ko. The devil child, the dark spawn. Yeah, he's got a point. Yeah, Back to the Future fans, please confirm. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what we were confirming, but yeah, I think that is true though. That in Back to the Future, you go back, you can see yourself. In this game, it seems like the hero goes back, yourself, you can only have one. It appears.
まあいいや。それよりも早く命の退治に向かおうぜ。俺もう待ちくたびれちまったよ。
In any case, they seem not too worried about our giant demon sword. So more importantly, let's quickly go to the world tree. He's already tired of waiting. So Machi is to wait, and then Machi Kutabireru is to be tired of waiting.
始祖の森の山頂にある祭壇に私たちが持つ6つのオーブを捧げれば命の大樹に行けるということでしたね。
Kind of like deja vu, because we did this before. We're back in the past again. So if we take these 6 orbs, we go to the altar on the mountaintop. Here's the word for altar. Here's the word for mountaintop. If we go to both of those places and present our 6 orbs, then we can go to the Tree of Life. Let's do it. さあ、行きましょう。
あそこの扉から始祖の森へ行けると
The first
長老
forest.
様はおっしゃっていたわ。まずは山頂の祭壇を目指しましょう。
So go through there, we can find the first forest. First, let's go to the summit and find that altar. I always like this verb, meizasu, to aim for something, because it's got the kanji for mei, which is eye. The kanji for point by itself can be sasu, to point. So imagine pointing with your eye, right? Meizasu. You're aiming for something. You're pointing with your eye. So we're saying Saidan o meizashimashou. Let's aim for the altar. Let's do it.
さあ、長かった旅もいよいよ終盤じゃ。悪しきウルノーガを倒すためにも、いざ命の大樹へ向かうぞい。
So it's been a long journey. You see the word for journey, a key word for Japanese Quest 2, because we're on a journey here. Learning Japanese, among other things. Tabi, journey. Sa, nagakatta tabi mo. And yeah, Japanese Quest has been even a longer journey, because we played a number of different games. It's been a long journey, finally reaching the end. Time to defeat Voldemort? No. Morrigan? No, in Japanese, Urunoga. We're defeating that guy. And now it's time to go to that world tree, the Tree of Life. Yeah, that's exactly right, Squeer. We went back in time right before that fight again. So you have to think they're all like lower level now than we are. I think we're like level 40 something. They might be, well, we'll find out maybe. さあ、行きましょう。Mama! Luigi, good to see you. It's weird to say just Mama, I realized after I said it. Okay, let's see. Yusha-sama. So, hero. So we haven't seen you for a while. So yeah, you look very kind of Ririshi. That's a good word. It seems like yeah, it seems like we've become more kind of yeah, how exactly do you translate that? 'Cause this is another word, there's a lot of ways to do it. Yeah, I was gonna say gallant, but just gallant sounds kind of weird to me. Like, I don't feel like I say gallant that much in English. It could also be imposing, awe-inspiring, severe. So he may be somewhat implying that we've leveled up, we've gotten stronger since we kind of warped back from saving the world. This is a good word though. Let's add this to our power level, if we have not yet. Lirishi, good word. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't think I've ever said gallant, but this is a fantasy setting. Yeah, I don't feel like this guy means exactly gallant though, do you? Like, oh, your face is now looking so gallant all of a sudden. I don't know. That would sound kind of weird. I kind of feel like he's saying more like, ooh, it looks like you've kind of grown up a lot. You've leveled up. I think that's kind of the idea. So power level is now going up to 3,179. Crazy how high our power level is now. Do you think our power level is like too high now? Does it scare away people? It's like, whoa, you're already up to 3,000? I sometimes think that possibly our power level is too high. Yeah, anyway. Let's see where we are. Yep, time to go to the first forest. Let's do that. I will be praying for your luck in battle. Cool. Sa. Ikimashou. Yeah, it's time to make a salad out of the world tree, maybe. What do you think would happen if you ate a salad with world tree leaves? Because if you think about it, a world tree leaf in battle, it brings back someone who's died. So imagine eating a salad made out of those leaves. Would it make you immortal, or would it make you live thousands of years? Like, maybe that's what Morrigan should be focusing on, not destroying the world tree, but just having a giant salad, like a giant, I don't know, Caesar salad with world tree leaves. Nice. Yeah, good to hear. Like, what are people reading? It's a good question. So you were reading Danganronpa. Nice. Yeah, ideally, I think being immortal is ideal, because then you can just get more immersion. You can get more reading in the long run. I'd say, like, ideally, immortality is helpful for language learning. You can learn more languages. If you have a lot of language, even if you do happen to die, let's hope not, but if that does happen, at least you've got some language to leave here and there to extend your immortality a bit. So yeah, I think immortality, pretty good goal, and good for language learning in general. But yeah, that's more of a side goal, immortality. If you make it your main goal, you tend to become a Dark Lord. Let's not do that. But I think for like a side goal, immortality is a good one. Which can kind of just be overall health is a good goal. Exactly. Like, think about it. You could learn a lot of languages. It'd be nice. So here we see the first forest is over here. We've got to save here. Ooh, and now we can check the levels of everyone. Let's see. Yeah, so we can see now. We leveled up to 46. Everyone else is back exactly what they were at this point in the game, I believe. So level 29, level 31, and we have probably the group we had back then, too. Which we often would roll with Kamyu back then. So, and they were the original other two people, so it makes sense we'd have them as well. Yeah, that's a good question. What other languages does everyone else want to learn? Like, to be honest, I've kind of realized I used to want to learn 7 languages, and I've probably said before, my dream around college age was being able to freestyle rap in 7 languages. That was my goal. But in more recent years, I've realized I just don't have time to learn 7 languages like to the level I want. So I've decided just to, in general, more just focus on Japanese and English. But I do think someday possibly reading books in Chinese, because it has many of the same characters with kanji, could be cool. So possibly Chinese for me, I think. So some other good languages. I see Norwegian, Czech, Russian, Finnish. And yeah, you can think about what is your power level in some other languages too. My power level in other languages other than Japanese and English, very, very low. Yeah, that kind of makes it fun though, Mama Luigi. Like, Chinese is just kanji, so that's like, that's the kind of cool thing to me. Power level 0, yeah, I am power level 0 in many languages. And we have our other party members too, and they look like they have the equipment they used to have. We, of course, probably have our new equipment. Let's see. Yeah, does he probably have his old equipment? Let's just double check. Yeah, I don't see a better weapon. Maybe, do they have the same weapons? I actually don't know. German and Polish, nice, lots of good languages. Yeah, that would be a good feature of Immortality. You could learn a lot more languages. Time is such a limiting factor in this life, unfortunately. Let's see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What did I just do? What? Eh? I failed. The first time ever I accidentally exited out of the game. What did I do? I always am just used to spamming it. What did I just do? None? Eh. Hopefully I didn't just, like, do something bad. Wow, look at all those hours. 187 hours. But the good thing in this game, when you do start the game, you see this whole summary of the game. We kind of know what's happening, so we don't need to look at that, but it's cool. Whoops. Good thing we just saved, though. Looks like this way we're going, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think now, like, many of the treasures can you get, like, twice possibly in this game because we went back in time. Not sure how that works, but I'm sure some people who've played the game might know. Yeah, that's true. I normally skip the opening scene. I sometimes read it to myself, though, before stream, just to, like, remember roughly where we are. And remember roughly, like, some of the vocab that we're dealing with recently. So here we are again at the first forest. The back in time first forest. We got our party. It is time to save the world. Yet again. You'd think it'd be easier this time because we're higher level. We got the demon sword, which is actually a form of the hero sword. Yeah, that would help, Kelly and Kanji. You've got a point. Okay. So where are we going here? I think we went the wrong way. There's something up here, though. Ah, Takara. Treasure. Konnichiwa. Gotta be friendly with the people of the forest. Yeah, I think it's always important to realize that people have different goals in a language. Some people wanna... Their only goal may be playing games in Japanese, some people. And that's fine. Some people might just want to watch anime that are not translated. Some people may simply want to speak to Japanese people. Some people may want to be like native or close to native in every single way. Some people might want to just be N5 level, some basic conversational, very basic conversational Japanese. Everyone's different. Huh. I feel like I'm getting more lost this time than I did the other time we played this game. I'm thinking maybe this bridge, maybe? Yeah, that's, I think, the way we want to go. There we go. Of course, there's a random vine you must find and cross. That makes sense. I think they're all scared of us because we got this demon sword now. More likely because we're high level, but... Let's just see. So, like, probably a treasure at the end of this thing we got before. Let's see if we can just, like, get this treasure again. There's probably a treasure here. I don't remember what the treasures were, though, so I don't know if they'll change, but... Yeah, not sure. Anyone know if they're the same treasures back in time? You would think so, but... Sometimes games do weird things. Like, I remember in the game Chrono Trigger, when you jump through time, you can sometimes get a treasure like multiple times, but like there's a certain treasure that like if you leave it in the treasure chest for like hundreds of years, it will actually get stronger. So you have to like not get the treasure right away. You must like wait like 500 years, then get the treasure. Then you get like the best armor in the game. But in Chrono Trigger, I didn't know that right away, so I got the worst armor, which is a great fail. Sometimes treasures, when you jump through time, can be weird in games. At least in Chrono Trigger, they are. そうですね. Yeah, it can be easy to get lost here, but we're making progress. It's almost time to save the world again. So last time we did this, Morrigan basically just destroyed everyone easily. This time, now that we already have this demon sword slash hero sword, probably we'll have an edge. Plus we're leveled up because we defeated him before. And you'd think if we defeated him before in his leveled up form, even if it's just us, the hero, we could probably defeat him now straight up one-on-one. Maybe. Yeah, by the way, Mama Luigi, the game is still not almost over. We're in Act 3, but just so you know, the game is not almost over. Yeah, it's true. Chrono Trigger was drawn by Toriyama as well. In the comment there. Yeah, a lot of great games and manga that Toriyama-san worked on. By the way, if you haven't played Chrono Trigger in Japanese, I highly recommend it. It's pretty doable. I'd say maybe a bit more challenging than this game because there's not Furigana, but not too bad of a game to play in Japanese. It's one of the first games I played in Japanese. So we're almost up the altar here. Yeah, that's a great part of it too. There's a dual language transcript for it, English and Japanese, which is, yeah, obviously a huge help for playing the game in Japanese. You can just follow along with the script and use a tool like Rikai-kun or Yomi-chan on it. Here we go. Same as before.
さすがにこの年で山登りは足腰に応えるの。
Yep, same as he said before. At this age, mountain climbing, it's tough on the legs.
山頂までもう少しかかりそうね。タイジちゃんに会う前の大事な時なんだし、ここでしっかりと休んでいきましょう。
Yeah, we got a bit more until the summit, so how about we rest here? Arigato! Griffin Sensei is happy too. Griffin Sensei likes you as well. Our first party member on Japanese Quest is Griffin Sensei here. Say hello.
いよいよ明日は命の大樹のもとへ向かうのね。なんか緊張してきたわ。
Yeah, what kanji would he use? We can look that up quick. So he said, yeah, ko ta e ru. And yeah, I feel like it might be this one, but I could be wrong. But my feeling is this one. But my other feeling is that he put it in hiragana, and I think usually that one often is. in hiragana. But I think like to affect, to take a toll, to strike home. So basically, it had an effect on his legs climbing that mountain. And there are other forms as well. But anyway, let's go back to the game. And what are we talking about here? So, iyo, so finally, ashita wa, so tomorrow, it is time to go to the Tree of Life. I'm nervous. Kinchou suru, to be nervous. Yeah, thanks for the second. I agree with you there.
ねえセーニャ、あの曲を聴かせてよ。あんたが子供の頃からよく弾いていた私たちの故郷に伝わるあの曲を。
So Serena, could you play us that song? That song that we heard from when we were kids, that was passed down in our hometown. Ano kyoku, that song. So kyoku is song. Ano, that. So that song, will you play it for us? Probably on this harp right here.
大樹って夜はこんな幻想的に見えるのね。私たちの命もあの葉の一枚なのかと思うと、なんだか不思議な気分になってくるわ。
So this is a lot of text, but I want to challenge chat. We saw the same thing before in the other timeline, so it might be familiar. I translated it then. This time, let's see if anyone can translate, if not all of it, at least a piece of it. What are people talking about here? What we do here, we learn Japanese from Japanese games. Ooh, we got a raid from Tokyo Sam. Thank you very much for the raid. Yeah. I'm a Japanese teacher. What we do here, we learn Japanese from Japanese games. And thank you very much for the raid. If you're into that, you can follow, become a party member. All the words we've learned so far on Japanese Quest, you can see down here. These ones back from Breath of the Wild, I believe. And new words go here. Current power level, almost 3,180. So power level is going up. By the way, just to let you know, right now we stream every day, but I am a Japanese teacher in the US, so in the school year, I will not be streaming every day, just so you know. But Japanese Quest will continue, hopefully at least once a week or something like that. But for the summer, we're hoping to go every day around this time. So thanks for the raid. Check out Tokyo Sam. And I believe Tokyo Sam these days is also streaming Japanese games and teaching Japanese, learning Japanese through Japanese games, much like we do. So check them out. And yeah, I was about to take a break actually. And sometimes during my breaks, what we do, people in chat, they try to translate the text in the game. And then I'll come back and see how close we were, and I'll break it down when we come back. So let's take a look. Try to translate that, and I will be right back. After that, we will take down the Dark Lord. We will save the world, because that's what we do. So I will say, itekimasu. We will be right back. And awesome comment by Tokyo Sam. Sorry to take a break right away, but just like the character in the game, they said like their legs are getting kind of stiff from climbing this mountain. Mine do sometimes from streaming, so I gotta take a quick break. We're translating that, and then we'll come back. No one's gotta translate it, but if you want to try, go for it. They're talking about the World Tree. There's a kind of interesting way the World Tree works with life. So, yep, we will be right back after a short break. And let's see here. Went to the wrong screen there. What's our power level? It is rising, and right now, itekimasu. Japanese Quest will be back after a short break. If you want to try to translate that, we can check those when we get back. Okay. Yeah, it's a possibility. So yeah, sorry about that, Tokyo Sam. Yeah, recently I had for a while been avoiding getting a full-time teaching position just because it would limit other things I like to do, like Japanese Quest, for example, and you know, other things like that. But yeah, two things. One, I will not be streaming at this time, most likely. So maybe you can't raid me, unfortunately, because it might not line up with Japan time as well. And two, not every day. Because I'll be doing a full-time Japanese teaching, and sometimes that gets even more than full-time, if you know what I mean. It can be a lot of focus. And so let's see. Nice, you did your translation. Let's look at the translations up there. Yeah, I see several good translations. People commented so much, it's kind of hard to find them all, but it looks like Tokyo Sam, as expected, has a great translation. Some other people have a good translation too. Looks good. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to the game here, and let's take a look. So we see this world tree. As you can tell, it's a strange tree. Most trees don't have a core of light shining out of them, so that's strange. Also, it's floating. Also kind of strange. Even the rocks next to it, for some reason, floating. Different things not normal for a tree. So that's just some context. Context very important for learning language. Okay. So, Taijute. So the great tree, the world tree. So as for this world tree, so yoru wa, so at night, konna genso teki ni mieru no ne. So it looks so kind of otherworldly at night. And yeah, other people might have had other words for that adjective, but roughly that's kind of what we're talking about here. So watashi tachi no inochi mo, so our lives as well. When you think that our lives are one of these leaves, it kind of makes you feel strange. Fushigi is kind of a strange, like a strange feeling. And I'm sure some people might have made even a better translation there. That's why we have that exercise. But yeah, our lives are one leaf just like those. It gives you kind of a strange feeling, so good translation. By the way, Tokyo Sam, just want to comment earlier. Ooh, thanks for putting some more ideas for that word. So fantastic, magical, wondrous, whimsical, fairy tale-like, romantic. Yeah, I feel like before we talked in chat about which one we'd use for this translation, and I think, yeah, it's kind of hard to come up with. What do you think this tree is? Is it magical? Is it fantastic? I kind of like, yeah, I went with otherworldly because that's kind of how it seems to me. In any case, I'm not sure if Tokyo Sam is still here, but I do remember, again, and I just want to comment, the fact that you said you were inspired to teach Japanese on your stream because of this channel. Like, to me, it's just really encouraging. And I often talk about on Japanese Quest, to me the coolest thing that's happened on this journey, on this quest, is just other people getting inspired. And not just from me or from the stream, but inspiring each other, too. I feel like kind of the highest calling of a teacher, in my mind, is to inspire. To kind of spread the passion, the kind of this fire for a new something. You can say in Japanese, kokoro ni hi o tsukeru, to light a fire in the heart, but it kind of means to inspire. It's not used that commonly, so you don't need to learn that, but I think it's a cool idea, because this idea that there could be a fire in the heart, that fire can spread. It's kind of can be contagious, and I think that, to me, is one of the coolest things about this stream. So it's cool to see it spread to Tokyo Sam's stream, and hopefully from your stream you can inspire more people to read Japanese, to play games in Japanese, to learn Japanese, and we can, that kind of that cycle of inspiring people can keep going on. Because there's been other people too that, because of this stream, have started teaching Japanese through their stream, or learning Japanese, or playing Japanese games. Or right now we have a summer reading club, reading Japanese. If you want to check out our Discord, you can find that. Anyway, so this world tree, it is otherworldly. Let's go to the next line.
そういえばラムダの長老が言ってたな。あの命の大樹が世界中の命を束ねているとか。それって本当なのか？
So the elder in that town, the holy village, he said that all the world's lives are in that tree. Is that true? Honto? True? Honto nanoka? So is that true? And she's still playing the harp.
ええ、
Yep, thank you.
誰かが生き返るとき、その葉は散り、誰かが生まれるとき、新たな葉が芽生えることで、世界の命のバランスは成り立っているの。
Interesting. So we're talking about the balance of life. But where? The balance of life where? The balance of life in the world. So you can just use the no particle twice for that. Very handy. So sekai no inochi no balance. So the balance of life in the world is regulated by this tree. A leaf falls when someone dies, and another leaf, another bud, another leaf grows when another person's born.
もうじきウルノーガとの決戦ね。ウルノーガさえ倒せば、きっとお父様も昔のお父様に戻ってくれるはずだわ。
Yeah, so now is the final battle with Morrigan. Morrigan's his English name. I've just been using that throughout the game. If we just defeat him, then my father will go back to his normal self. Because it seems like her father, I don't know, became evil. We don't know why, totally. He's the king of something. Nani?
あら、ベロニカ。あなたも楽器をたしなむの？
Veronica, you play an instrument as well?
これは長老からもらったお守り。私たちの祖先賢者セニカ様が昔ラムダに残していったものらしいわ。
I'm not sure if we had this scene before. Did we? Anyone remember? Because we went back in time. This is like the same scene again, but I'm not sure if we talked about the flute last time. I feel like we didn't. So this was from my ancestor, the sage, the great sage Serenica. It was left in that holy village. I got it from the elder. Shodo, elder. Kara means from, and then Morata, received from the elder.
さあみんな、おしゃべりはその辺にして休みましょう。夜更かしはレディの天敵よん。
Alright, everyone. Let's end the chatting there and let's rest. Staying up all night is the natural enemy of ladies, apparently. Didn't know that. And remember they talked, right?
ねえ、お姉様。
Sister.
私とお姉様はきっと芽吹く時も散る時も同じですよね。
Okay, so again, they're talking kind of in tree terms. So we're talking about their lives, but we're talking about... So the time when our leaf grew, the time when our leaf falls, it'll be the same, right? Here's the word for the same. Very useful word in Japanese. Onaji. So basically they're saying when we die and when we were born, they're twins, we'll be the same, right?
Senya はいつもグズだから、どうかしら。
So she says, Serena, you're always kind of slow. So yeah, I don't know. And now we know that she's right. Because in the battle coming up, what happened? She had to sacrifice her life to save all of us, and she died. So she was right. She's the one who jumped ahead, who had the power to save everyone. And they did not die at the same time, but maybe this time we can change something.
でもそうだといいわね。
But it would be good. And then implied, the thing that would be good is if our leaf fell at the same time. So our question today, if there are still people from the raid and people that are here just in general, or any new people that just joined, the question today you might see in chat, so what are you reading these days, or what are you reading today? Right now we have a summer reading club going on for Japanese books, and the goal is try to read something every day. It could be a game, could be manga, up to you. So what are you reading these days? Cool, cool. So, ooh, we got a dragon. Thank you very much for the sub. Thank you for the dragon. Ooh, resub 12 months, that might be? Sugoi. Thank you very much for the sub. And the dragon will need it to take on this Dark Lord here. So IDJ says, I'm finding Tadoku a great reading resource. Yeah, Tadoku means extensive reading. So reading as much as possible, basically, without looking things up a lot. And they have a lot of great resources, I believe, at like a Tadoku website, where you can get graded readers, and that can be a great resource for sure, because it means you can read things that are at a vocab level matched to your reading level. So right now, reading a Japanese manga, very cool. Yeah, actually, I'm reading manga too right now. I'm trying to get caught up on One Piece currently, and I'm right now in volume, I think, 96 and 99 just came out. I want to be ready to read 100 when it does come out. So yeah, the question is for chat, what are you reading right now? Could be a game, could be manga, doesn't matter. Whatever gets you to read every day, that's the best content for you. And often I find that starting with manga, with that the pictures and the furigana, or starting with games, and then working your way into books can be a great path. Because there's a lot of great Japanese books too.
なあ、ここってあの虹色の枝が見せてくれた例の祭壇と同じ場所じゃないか?
So this must be the same altar that we found, the one that we were shown by that rainbow branch. Almost forgot about that rainbow branch, it's been a long time. So the word for rainbow is niji, cool word, cool kanji. And then niji iro, so rainbow colored. What kind of rainbow colored something? It's a branch. Eda, branch. So niji iro no eda. For a long time that was a big thing we were looking for in the game, but not recently. So recently been reading Komi-san. I'm not aware of that. What is that? Ah, nice. Some other mangas are being referenced. Thanks for all the comments for what people are reading.
間違いあるまい。さあ、6つのオーブを祭壇に捧げるのじゃ。それで全てが明らかになろう。
So without a doubt, this is the place. Let's offer up our 6 orbs to the altar. Here's the word for altar. Saidan. And then if we do that, everything will become clear. To become clear, akiraka. To become clear, naru is to become. And then akiraka ni naro. So everything should become clear when we do that. Yeah, I think you might be right. This might be when you can do the wishes. It is the same artist after all as Dragon Ball. Also has dragon in the title, so I wouldn't be surprised. Oh nope, Not a dragon, just a rainbow path. It is time to save the world yet again. That looks fun to like slide down as a slide.
これは西の橋なんてまばゆいのでしょう
This is a rainbow bridge? It's so bright. And yeah, I mentioned before too, this rainbow bridge is much more like a rainbow bridge in this game. We played Dragon Quest 1 also on stream, and that rainbow bridge did not look rainbowy at all. It just looked like a normal bridge, but it was called a rainbow bridge. It's kind of funny. It's completely brown, like wooden looking bridge, but it's supposedly the rainbow bridge. You think you could at least draw like a simple rainbow bridge, but no.
いよいよ命の大樹へのお目通りが叶う時が来たわねさあ行きましょう
Yeah, we really should have cut the rainbow bridge after us, or like put like a rainbow barrier. So now is the time. Let's go to the Tree of Life. 行きましょう. Let's go. But again, I wish they let us walk on this rainbow bridge like ourselves. That would be nice. Natsukashi-ne. It's nostalgic. We were here before, of course. It's time to save the world yet again. I'm curious on the skill panel situation. So not too many points. And they have a lot less skills than they had before. But we kept our skills, I think. Yeah, for example, we still have Sword Dance in the center. I wouldn't mind coming here in real life. What do you think? Like a field trip to the World Tree? Have a salad of World Tree leaves? Live a few thousand years more? I'd be to that. The moss looks nice. Anyone know the Japanese word for moss? It's a good word. One great thing about Japan, lots of moss. In fact, they have like moss tours where you can have like a magnifying glass and look at moss. Because if you look at moss deeply, like really closely with a magnifying glass, it's kind of like another world. I like to say, Koke no Sekai, world of moss. Koke is moss, by the way. Ooh, that's a nice light. I think we might have reached the heart of the World Tree. Yeah, this would be a nice field trip to go here with a group of students. We should go there sometime, in real life. Without the Dark Lord part, of course. We got a dragon! Let's go! Thank you very much for the sub. Arigato.
これが大樹の魂なんだか初めて見る気がしないわ懐かしいような怖いような
So this must be the soul of the World Tree. What's the word for soul? You see it right here. Good word. Tamashi. Soul. So I feel like I haven't seen this. I feel like this is not the first time seeing it. Natsukashi yona. So it feels kind of nostalgic. mentioned that word before because we've done this before. Now it's really nostalgic. Maybe she remembers the time jump possibly, but I think she said this before maybe too. And not just nostalgic, but also kawaii. Scary. Something kind of scary too.
ほーん、不思議なもんだな。俺もずっと昔に来たことがあるような気がするぜ。
Yeah, I'm not sure if they did say this before. Maybe they have some feeling of they've done this before, a feeling of deja vu, possibly, because we have done this before. So yeah, fushigi, we see this word again. Yeah, it feels kind of strange, like I've come here long ago. And you can see they all kind of think that. Fushigi desu ne.
世界中の命が集まっている場所なんでしょう。きっと私たちの生まれる前の記憶が残っているのかもしれないわね。
Yeah, that's a good theory. So this is the place where all the lives gather. So it must be that we remember this place from past lives. Like we've been here. That makes sense. So what it says here is umareru, to be born, mae, so before you were born. So mae no kyoku. So this is a memory from before we were born, must remain.
Yeah, 何これピリリって弾かれたわ
That did happen before, I know. Probably all this did, I'm not sure. So why did all of a sudden I get shocked and knocked back? Anyone having connection issues? I'm seeing my connection issues on OBS look like it's going red and orange and red. That seems probably not good. Hope everyone's doing okay, because this is... We want to save the world with a proper connection. Now it's yellow, now it's green. Hopefully it will be okay, but the connection seems a little bit strange.
やはり勇者の紋章を携えた者しか大樹の魂の中には入れないんじゃろうな。
Yeah, stream is lagging for me. I don't know why, but yeah, suddenly my connection, it's looking not as good as usual. I don't know why that is, but sometimes it's green, sometimes it's going orange. Anyway, hopefully it will continue to be alright. Video stuttering, sound seems fine. Hopefully it will improve. Anyway, let's save the world regardless. So Yahari, so as expected, only the one with the crest of the hero can enter inside the soul of the world tree. That makes sense.
そしてあれこそ闇の力を払う者。おそらく勇者の剣であろう。
This is the crazy thing. So now we have like two hero swords because we have a version of this hero sword. This thing was turned into the demon sword. But now we're saying, now we have another one. So if you think about it, we could like make a business maybe. Just keep going back in time and just get like hundreds, thousands of hero swords. Forge all kinds of different ones. Demon swords, hero swords. There must be other options. To make it a good, probably good business out of that, I think. And so this must be the hero sword that can cast out the darkness.
さあ、大樹の魂の中にある勇者の剣を手に入れるのじゃ。
And so now inside this soul of the world tree, you can get the hero sword. Well, we kind of already have it, but let's get it again. Now we can have two hero swords.
お主ならば、あれを手にすることができるはず。
So if it is you, you should be able to get this sword, but we know right when we do, I think it's Morrigan appears and steals it, so let's see if that happens again. Here we go. How will things change this time? Will they change? Yep, we know Jasper will appear. But now, we've got the demon sword, so that's hopefully good. No. This time we block it.
貴様、今何をした？
What? What did you just do?
てめえホメロス、いつの間についてきやがった。
Yeah, how do we let this guy follow us in that giant rainbow road? We should have shot a blue shell at him. Hope someone enjoyed the Mario Kart reference. That was not a proper translation, by the way.
語る言葉など持たぬ。私の目的は悪魔の子ただ一人。
So I just have one goal. The Darkspawn. So what was that just now?
はしたない真似をされるな、マルティナ姫。あなたは私にとってこれから起こる大祭の犠牲となる一人に過ぎない。
So stop with the unbecoming behavior, princess. To me, you are just one more sacrifice that needs to happen in the calamity that's about to happen here. So this happened before. So far, hasn't changed that much. We fought this guy before, I think. Pretty tough fight, as I recall. Sugoi. Not this time.
そんなバカな闇のオーラを切り裂いただと。
What? You cut through the dark aura? Bakana. Ridiculous.
その剣は一体。
What in the world is that sword? Yeah, good question. It's the Dark Lord's sword. We took it off your boss in the future when he actually took over the world. So yeah, you're in trouble.
おのれ、そんな剣一つで私に勝てると思うたか。
Don't think you can win against me with just one sword. No, maybe you can. I think we're just lucky that that dark sword is not corrupting us like the One Ring would. You'd think maybe it would. It's like an evil sword, but no, we're good. Hopefully we will not turn into Gollum.
悪魔の子と手を結びし者どもよ。この命の大樹を貴様らの墓標にしてくれよ。
I will make this tree of life your grave. Let's do it. Ah, so we do have to fight him again. Okay.
ここで果てるがいい。
So yeah, last time it was tough to fight him, but this time, hopefully we'll do better. Let's attempt our, let's see how he likes sword dance. Skill that we did not have before. We've got our Dark Lord sword glowing. Hopefully we don't become evil. Yeah, that's not bad. What's her best spell? Don't really know. Let's just do a random spell. Can we poison this guy? We might as well try.
こいつでどうだ。
She's automatic.
望みを捨てよ。
It's weird not to have Greg in our group now. He's been in our group for so long, but now Greg is not here. I think he came here briefly after this. I think probably Sword Dance is our most damaging move. That's not bad. You know what would be good though? If we got Oomful on him, that would be very good. Let's switch in an Oomful character. And let's check our techniques as well. Let's... New party member, Yokoso. Japanese customer, welcome. Let's see, let's bring in Sylvia. This spell is pretty good too. Let's do this one. I think we'll win pretty soon though.
せーのそれ
助かったぜ
Oh. Let's do some more poison, why not?
くらいな
シルビア様
ありがと
Here we go. So now we can do this buff. Increase attack. Right now we can only do it a little bit, but still, let's do that on Akira, and that should be the end.
うバイシオン
Yeah, the pepped up stuff's a little weird. That should do it. Yosh.
一安心ですね
Dark Lord Sword, too strong. Level up. That's what we do. We level up in the game. We level up in Japanese. That's the goal here on Japanese Quest. Anyone just joining? I'm a Japanese teacher, and I recommend playing Japanese games. You may find that you level up. That's what I did many years ago when I was first starting to learn Japanese, and now I'm a Japanese teacher, and they are still fun to play and level up in Japanese. Translation? He's not happy. Oh no, what? Our demon sword's gonna break? No good.
バカなこの私が破れるなど
What? How could I lose?
こんなところで果ててはあの方へ申し訳が立たぬ
I can't die here. Then I couldn't face the Morrigan, the Dark Lord. Oh no. Our sword is actually destroyed. Wow. This guy's pretty powerful. That's bad, because Morrigan's still going to be here, and we don't have the Dark Lord sword now. That's a problem. Eh, the king is here.
この破片は
So this piece here. Yokoso. So yeah, we know this guy is Morrigan from the past.
ホメロスを追ってきてみればこれは一体
So we chased Homerus. What in the world's going on? This is Greg saying it now.
この場で何が起こったというのだ
What in the world happened here? And remember, Greg is not our friend at this point.
グレイグよこの者の姿を見るがよいデルカダール王国の将として仮面をかぶりつつ裏で魔物に魂を売っていた者の末路じゃ
So Greg, take a look as a general of Derukararu, they were wearing a mask, and secretly they had sold their soul to monsters. And I think we're talking here about this other general here. Yeah, glad you like the channel. I'm a Japanese teacher. What we do here, we learn Japanese from Japanese games. You can see these words at the bottom we learned previously on Japanese Quest. And today we've added some new words too. And by the way, anyone can add new words. If we find new words in the game, we can add them up here. Our power level goes up roughly. Your power level language, how many words do you know in that language? The goal, of course, over 9,000, which is roughly fluency in a language, research says. So let's go. The hype is real. We level up in the game, we level up in the language. It's a win-win. And also just having fun, meeting people, talk about language. You can check out our Discord too after stream.
グレイグ、よく聞きなさい。魔物の手先として暗躍し続けていたのは彼じゃないわ。ホメロスだったのよ。
So, Greg, please listen. The one working for the monsters was not us, was not the hero. It was your friend general here. Homerosu. Yeah, it's true though. We were looking suspicious. We had the demon sword. And we just killed this general. So yeah. Kind of weird. Kind of suspicious. And like, unlike the other time, he didn't like turn into a giant monster, which is kind of a dead giveaway. This time he looks normal.
やはりそうだったのか。ホメロスよ。お前ほどの男が何故魔物に。
Oh wow, he bought it. So as expected, you did sell your soul to monsters. Why did you do it?
お助けくださいませ。
Please, save me. Wow. The king killed him. That doesn't seem very kingly.
人民をたぶらかし世を乱した悪魔の手先め、死をもって償うがよい。
Wow, this guy, he's pretending not to be Voldemort now. Okay. Or sorry, not Voldemort, but this guy is Morrigan, the villain of this game, but he's pretending now that he's the normal king. So with your death, you can atone for all you've done to become like the right-hand man of the monsters. Deceiving everyone. Wow. That doesn't seem like a thing the king would do, though, even if the king was normal.
グレイグよ、よくぞホメロスの正体を見抜き、わしをここまで連れてきてくれた。
So, Greg, you've done well to see through the true form of Homerosu and to bring me here. Yeah, Ultra Dan, you're not far off. Morrigan is very much like the Captain Ginyu, captain of the Ginyu Force. Yeah, you're right. Same artists, obviously. Same head horns going on. Maybe Morrigan is Captain Ginyu. I didn't think about that.
そなたがいなければ、わしはずっとホメロスの口車に乗せられ、魔物たちの企みに手を貸していただろう。
So if you hadn't told me, we would have always been deceived by him. And we would have helped the monsters in their plan. Kind of cool word here. Takurami. Plan or scheme. Kind of like that word. Sometimes we add words to our power level. That might be a good one to add, because these monsters have been scheming for quite a while now. Let's see that word if we can find it in our dictionary here. Takurami, plot, scheme, trick. Let's add that to our power level. Power level now, 3180. Let's go. Can you feel the power? We're getting the power of this plot plan adding to our power level now. Not saying everyone's going to learn this at this very moment, but you've got the option. It's a good word.
What does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level is rising. Let's go.
ありがたきお言葉。ホメロスの強行を事前に食い止めることができ、幸いでした。
Thank you for those words. If only we could have stopped him earlier.
勇者よ、今までのわしの行いをどうか許してほしい。
So, hero, please forgive me for everything I've done. Like when he locked us up before, tried to kill us all these times. Yeah, don't buy it. This guy is Morrigan.
わしは今までホメロスから勇者こそが魔物を呼ぶ存在、悪魔の子なのだと説き伏せられてきたのじゃ。
So I was tricked by my general before that you were this dark spawn.
お父様、
Father, don't buy it. Don't buy it.
おお、そなたマルティナか。よくぞ無事でいてくれた。そんなところにいないでよく顔を見せてくれ。
He's doing a pretty good job acting, but this guy is not... Right? It is Morrigan, right? I'm starting to like doubt myself, but his acting's so good I'm doubting myself. So my daughter. So you're okay. Please show me your face. No, don't do it.
ロウよ、そなたにも苦労させたな。
And you as well, you've worked hard. I made you work hard. And so, maybe he just is like reading the room and he's like, this dude is too high level. He had what seems to be the hero sword or the Dark Lord sword. I don't want to take this guy on right now, so he's just pretending to be the king again.
ユグノアの件は残念だったが、これからは力を合わせ復興していこうではないか。
So what happened with your country is unfortunate. It was destroyed, very unfortunate. But let's work together and revive it.
それも大事じゃが、まずは16年前に我が国イグノア王国を滅ぼした宿敵ウルノーガを倒さねばな。
So yeah, we should do that. But first, let's defeat Morrigan. In other words, you. That's me adding my parentheses there. He's the one who destroyed my
ホ
country.
メロスもおそらくウルノーガの手先だったのだろう。
So my general, Homerosa, must have been working for Morrigan as well.
話は聞いたな。すべての元凶たるウルノーガは今も世界のどこかで息を潜めているはず。
So according to what I've heard, the ringleader of all this, Morrigan, is somewhere hiding somewhere in the world. Yeah, they are. Right here. Check it out. So Morrigan is right here. They have a horn under the hat. I think they might have had horns coming up here as well. Some of it might be hair. I don't know. I think they got a horn going here. I remember they have like some kind of 6-horn situation. So we've got this. And like their eyes are not that different. So they got the eyes here. So yeah, this is Morrigan. They're hiding somewhere. And where they're hiding? Right here. I believe.
さあ勇者よ、大樹の魂に宿る勇者の剣を手に入れるのじゃ。
So hero, get the hero's sword. In the heart of the world tree. Don't trust him. What, we're gonna trust this dude? Nani? 大丈夫かな? So Homoda, so why would A man such as you work for the Dark Lord, for the monsters. Yeah, who made you do that? Yeah, same kind of thing. Let's do it. Okay, kind of a big question, because if we do, I don't know, the Dark Lord might steal it again, destroy the world. So yeah, kind of a big question. So in chat, let's ask. The question is, yes or no? Taiju no tamashi no naka ni harimasu ka? Shall we enter the soul of the great tree? Yes or no? Vote in chat, vote now. Should we enter inside the soul of the great tree? Not sure what will happen. Played the game before, don't remember. Will the world be destroyed? Don't know. Will we get the great sword? Also don't know. Will Morrigan come out and steal it? Not sure. So let's see. Ultradan says Ie. Screer says height. Rabbit says height. Shall we go into the soul of the great tree? That's the question. Tamashi, again, the word for soul. Good to learn things in context. When you learn about soul, it's good to go inside souls. Yeah, I'm not sure if we have other options, to be fair. We might just do it anyway if people say no. However, let's put it to a vote. Party members can vote here once in a while. We're all on this journey together. It's not just me. I'm just one Japanese teacher, but we're all Japanese teachers and learners here in various ways. So it looks like right now it's even, height and Ie. Anyone want to make the, So I think we have one final vote. Ie, kind of dangerous. Okay, we'll say Ie. But now, what do we do is the question. We might still have to do it. Someone else says height. Who else would we talk to, I wonder? She just dies anyway, maybe? We'll find out. Yeah, their text seems to be kind of similar stuff we've already said, so probably not so needed to talk to. Veronica, though, might die, so what's she have to say? So yeah, he was truly trying to kill us. Minna ga buji de hontou ni yokatta. I'm glad everyone was okay. But he really was trying to kill us. Yeah, we could run away, I suppose. But we did well. You did well to realize he was tailing us. Yeah, we did, because it happened in the other timeline. If you weren't there, we would have been in trouble. It's true. Yeah, I think before he might have frozen everyone or something like that. Nope. So we could run away. Like someone in the comments there said, Nihiro, run away. But they're not letting us. Oi, oi, Akira. Yusha no tsurugi ga mei no mai ni. So yeah, the sword of the hero is right in front of you. Where are you going? Itai doko e? So where in the world are you going? So our mission is to defeat Voldemort. We need that hero sword. Sorry. But maybe it will help us defeat Voldemort too. I don't know. Let's go. I think we have to do it. Did not let us run away. Go, man. Shouganai koto deshou. Daijoubu kana? Dame kamoshirenai. Might be a problem, we'll see. Ooh, we got the hero sword.
Oh, なんという素晴らしい剣だ。わしにも見せてくれぬか。
So what a great sword. Could you show me as well? No, no, do not show him. Do not show Morrigan pretending to be king the sword. Don't do it. It should give us a yes/no option on that one. Nope. Nope. Oh no, the evil is arising. Nani, nani? Eh? Nani? That was different.
なんだ今のは。
What was that?
まあよい。それよりも早くデルカダール城に戻って宴の準備をせねばな。
Yeah, this dude realizes he cannot mess with us right now. There are weird forces beyond even Morrigan's understanding. There's like creatures coming out of space-time just to like knock his hand away. So he's like, oh, let's just go back to the castle, have dinner. Have a feast.
ほう。もしやわしらをデルカダール城に招いてくれるのか。
So you're inviting us to the castle of Dundersill.
今さら何を言う老よ。そなたたちはウルノーガの手先ホメロスから命の大樹を守った英雄ではないか。
So you're the heroes that have protected us from this general that was taken over by Morrigan. So yeah, let's celebrate.
聞いての通りだ。そなたたちの功績を称えるため、我が城に招待させてほしい。
Nope, don't trust him. He's gonna try to set up a situation to gain the advantage. Steal the hero sword. Nani?
"すまない。今は言葉が見つからぬ。私がこれまでしてきたことはいつか日を改めて詫びさせてくれ。
I'm sorry, I can't find the words. How can I apologize? So this guy has basically tried to like capture us / kill us for a long time now, thinking we're the evil one.
さあ、わしらは先に城へ戻るとしよう。デルカダール城で待っておるぞ。
So I will go to the castle first. I will be waiting there. Some good vocab here. Shiro, castle. Notice how it changes to Joel when it's used as a suffix coming after the name of the castle. Castle, one word you see a lot in Japanese games. We saw it a lot in Zelda as well. Breath of the Wild. I think that probably means we can teleport out of here then. Let's teleport somewhere. Let's go to this camp here so we can save. And that's near the castle, I think. So far so good with the demon sword. Or I guess it's not the demon sword now, the hero sword. This time let's remember to equip it. Oh good, this time we automatically equipped it. And now it shows up differently. It's like the new one. Or like the true one. Cool. Do we need a rest as well? Let's see. Yeah, we do. Yeah, I think the problem is the hero does not talk. Talking is very important. That's why we're leveling up in English and Japanese here on this stream. If you know someone is secretly the Dark Lord of the world, use your words. Japanese, English, doesn't matter. Tell someone. That's the problem. They just really don't talk, unfortunately. Yosh. Yeah, this act is long as well. Possibly not as long as the first two, but also nearly as long. Probably depending on how much you want to level up in things, it could be longer. Let's see. So we want to go to Derukararu. Sa, ikimashou. This seems like not the right way. Let's call our horse for a change. We got a horse, after all. F Fox's interesting comment, yeah. Yeah, in this game they seem to like writing that in katakana. It's come up before. Dashu. You can dashu, dash, when you're on the horse by pressing the ZR. They're all running. Oh no. They're running. They're scared of us. Let's see if we can win. Spam attack might work. Yep, I think we're strong enough. Even, wow, even Serena won't attack. Okay. These guys are pretty weak. I guess they would be. This is the original area, the original timeline. There's the castle we're going to. Castle of Dundersill, I believe, and probably there we will be ambushed by Morrigan, because that's what Dark Lords generally do. But I think for today we'll end the stream here, right at the drawbridge. That seems like a good place to end the stream. Nice view of the castle, on our horse right here. Let's end the stream here. Tomorrow, same time, Japanese Quest will continue. So I will say, ja! Matane. Tomorrow we'll continue to find Japanese words, and hopefully tomorrow we will save the world yet again. Because that's what we do. We learn Japanese, we save the world, and really it's more just about the journey along the way, enjoying the journey. So minna, otsukare, ja! Matane. Let's find someone to host. We always host other Japanese teachers slash learners slash other awesome people, so let's find out who we can stream today. Who we can raid today, that is. Who is out there? Let's see, any Japanese teachers out there right now? Ooh, we do see Ryuga Plays. We like to raid Ryuga Plays because they also learn Japanese from Japanese games. What are they doing today? Final Fantasy 11? No, 14, learning Japanese with Final Fantasy 14. That sounds about right. Let's host them. Let's go to our hosting thing. No, it's not hosting these days, it's raiding. Let's start the raid now. Ja! Matane. Same time tomorrow, Japanese Quest will continue.